So, how did your trial by fire go last night?
Well, I still have both my shoes. I woke up in bed alone, and so I suppose it was,
I'm jealous. At my age, a hangover is almost as bad as getting shot in the eye.
You always drink like that?
Almost always. The mornings are hard, but at least you clear your head. And often your stomach, too.
Why did they want to hang you?
I reckon my face bothered them. More likely they're pissed off I'm not a hypocritical fucker like they are.
And that's a reason for execution?
Unlike this.
I know they...
Aye, and that's what...
So you're...
I'm on the side. My noble...
Have you been at war?
Aye, I fought in Moravia, and I'm still the hetman of the royal city of Znaim. You're just a yokel. So you hardly know what's been going on in the kingdom these last few years?
You're an experienced warrior. So teach me something.
Not a damn thing, lad. But
fine. So what's next, now that you're...
Well, now we just have to figure out how to give hell to Sigismund.
What am I to do?
Well, didn't you say you needed to find Liechtenstein as soon as possible?
Aye. I'd like to learn a new combat.
Certainly.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Guten Tag, mein Freund. Verdammter Regen, oder? Vielen Dank, mein Freund. Es war mir eine Freude. Bis bald. Und viel Glück für die Zukunft, mein Freund.
Pavel, the owner of the local inn, I assume?
That I am. What do you want from me? If you want a drink, talk to the ale wench.
Goodman Havel. May I?
You again. Take care.
Something to eat and a...
Aye, we've got some... and fun.
Just for tonight.
All right.
All right, here's your groschen.
Agreed then. anyone can sleep like...
Where can I find my...
on the...
What's new in...
These, I don't know what. If you're interested, go and see the foot. And there's maybe try up. He's off and not, and that's about.
That doesn't... What's new in town?
Nothing.
What's new in town?
Nothing much. Take care.
Goodman Havel. May I?
Do I know you, good man?
No, I don't believe so. But I'd like to speak to you.
Aha! What can I do for you, good man?
When I asked where I should go in this city for good wine, your inn was recommended.
You've come to the right place.
Very far, Goodman.
You don't say.
Saxony.
Wonderful. It'd be nice.
An invitation I can't refuse.
Well, good man, how shall we begin our tasting? Ah, I know. How about a little white to begin with?
Excellent.
Really pissing down.
So, what do you say to that?
Hints of vanilla. That's uncommon. And I have to say, that greenish spring colour is perfect.
You're right. A rare flavor and color tone. It's essentially a lighter wine. I like it because it's suitable for many occasions. When I don't know what to serve, I pull out a Moravian white. My father-in-law loves it. He'll be a blessed 70 years old this year.
That's very kind of you.
There's nothing... I'm not like that. Do I...
And you're treating me to this wine.
Anyway, let's have a cup of something else.
My thoughts exactly.
What shall we... Ah, I know. Let's have some red. How about a young Blaufränkisch from Austria?
From you, Goodman.
Quite a decent vintage.
A bit bitter for my tastes. But you said it's a young Blaufränkisch. I'm getting notes of black currant. The colour is dark, almost purple, but as it should be.
Yes, the color enchants me every time. Almost like drinking from an inkwell.
Oh, I've never drunk ink. Would you recommend it?
My grandfather used to say, you won't know till you've tried it. He lived and died by that saying.
Uh-huh. What happened to him?
Well, burn the canker, he said.
To your grandfather.
You said you spent time in the German land.
Anything from the Steinberger vineyard in Eberbach. It's admirable how they have everything...
Yes, I have some... Well then, let's, after all that...
Certainly.
Nothing to be... Mine has an unusual ingredient in it. Let's see if you can tell what it is. Precisely. And there's a gun...
But it's missing some... I reckon it's not missing anything.
No, I know. After that, I've got to...
Bring it on.
So what do you...
Colour. I have to admit,
I drank Hungarian... I was...
How so?
I don't...
I'm sorry you're disappointed, but I think they chose the food well.
Really?
I have to fish for that.
Very well.
But it's not so much about the...
No, I forget.
But
Well, that's Hungary checked off the list.
how about...
But of course, the locals...
Don't tell me...
Well, a wine...
Ah.
Taste it, and you'll...
Neither. But there is something to...
That's it.
Is that the secret?
Exact.
A secret?
Like I said, sometime, and from Jerome.
Really?
Neither have I.
A real monastery secret? What should we drink next?
I'm glad you like my... After all, but you're welcome. It's rare to...
I enjoyed your...
Farewell.
Definitely.
Elegant and good to see you. What would you like?
I spoke to Havel.
And? How did it go?
Good. I had to drink a bit of wine to get some answers out of him, but I sacrificed myself for the cause.
And what did he say?
It took a while, but in the end, he told me sometimes crates of a special incense are brought to the vineyard.
What?
He may have been drunk, but he was telling the truth.
Right, and here's a small reward so you don't go around saying old Casper's ungrateful. But now I need you to look into it further. We need to find out what this special incense is for. We'll have to take a...
We...
Of course I mean you.
Sorry, but this is a path...
I didn't...
Sorry, but...
Very well. Take care, friend. The taste is full and intoxicating. The smell of a summer evening and the color...
A fountain? Where does the water come from? Here, in the middle of the city.
Waiting. The taste of home on your esteemed path. Take care. Safe travels.
Willkommen, mein Freund. You're lucky. I was just about to close up.
Good day.
Hard to find an honest trader these
Last chance. Fine wares. Careful.
We've got enough to throw around. Anything you need.
Sei gesund. Careful.
Don't talk.
God be with you.
Sholem, are you lost? Or what would a goy want here?
What do you think Goy means?
It means you do not belong here.
It means nation in Hebrew. So you're just as much a Goy as I am.
All right. But I suggest you do not repeat it around these parts. Not everyone is as tolerant as I. So, what do you want?
I'm looking for someone called Samuel.
What do you want with him?
Is that you?
There are many Samuels here.
All right. I'm looking for a John of Liechtenstein.
I'm sure
It isn't just anyone looking for Liechtenstein. It'd be better for Samuel to say what he knows, if he doesn't want any unnecessary trouble.
I do not care who sent you. You will not impress me like that. We play by my rules here.
So how can I impress you?
Impressions are worth nothing. I'm only of interest to you Goyim when you need something. To you, I'm just a dirty Jew.
All right. What do you suggest?
An exchange. Something in return. I have this one problem none of my people can fix.
If your people can't handle it, why not?
You are no better than my people.
I understand.
You probably know that my people face outbreaks of hatred from time to time. A house is plundered, people beaten up, sometimes murdered. Usually it is started by some scum spreading rumors that we eat Christian babies or poison wells. They always find some excuse.
Well, those are usually debtors who don't want to repay their loans.
That is what I used to think as well. It would make sense at least. But it is not that straightforward. There are those who do it just out of spite. And because they can get away with it. We are not Christians. We're not even people to them. I have heard that such people are meeting in an old abandoned house by the wall in the mining district. I need someone to get among them, find out what they are planning, and warn us in good time.
All right, I'll do it. And then you'll tell me all about Liechtenstein.
Agreed. They usually meet at the
At the start? Right.
That's right. I reckon if you get and you'll have...
You'll keep your end of the deal, I hope.
Don't worry. I keep my...
I'm not interested. But this is about money. What? Go on then. He wants to fleece us again. Damn it! It's just what we need.
Open up! Open up!
Carwell, what are you doing, Moishe?
Futsa Kapora, piece of junk. Never mind. We'll cut this shit down.
Ich reiß dir deinen Arsch auf!
That hit home!
So ein... You're no match for us! I get him!
Beat you to a dust pulp,
Take that fucker out, damn it!
You can't take me! You know...
Wait! Don't kill him!
You're gonna beg for mercy? After this?
We can make a deal. We have some of your people, we can exchange them.
Our people? What the hell are you talking about?
We caught some of them yesterday, trying to get to Liechtenstein, just like you.
No, I'm after Liechtenstein because I need to talk to him. I'm not his enemy. But if you know where he is, you better take me to him. Right now.
I have my orders. I'm not supposed to let anyone near him. Especially not someone who just beat my two best men. I'm not a fool.
Right. I'll go unarmed. If that'll convince you.
I'll trust you. But in return, you have to trust me. You can't see where we're going.
All right. But no tricks.
Those are the rules.
Wait, who is that somewhere?
We will soon find out. Let us in.
Wenches or the neighbour's daughter, any dirt you can dig up. Off you go! Oh, who have you brought now, Sam?
I'm not entirely sure, but he says he knows you and absolutely insisted he had to talk to you.
Ah. Of course. Henry. Lord Capon of Perkstein's page. We met on my visit to Rattay. He's all right.
Lord Capon's escort and bodyguard.
Quite. Quite. Oh, but tell me, what brings you here?
Well, that's quite a long story, sir.
Oh, I've got plenty of time, and actually I enjoy long stories. You know why? Because they demand a lot of wine. Please, take a seat and tell me everything.
If I'm not mistaken, Jobst sent you to von Berkhoff with a message. How did that go?
In a word, badly.
Oh, how's that?
I hardly know where to start. I'm lucky to be alive. In any case, neither von Berkhoff nor the League of Lords are planning to join Jobst.
Good God! I need a drink now. But did you manage to deliver the message in the end?
We did.
And? What was von Berkhoff's reaction?
That bastard first used us, and then wanted to get rid of us. We only just avoided being killed.
Sacre. So there's no chance the League of Lords will turn against Sigismund?
No chance. On the contrary, von Berkhoff and von Aulitz came here to Kuttenberg to be at Sigismund's beck and call.
Christ. And what are you doing here, actually?
I came here with a man called Žižka.
Žižka? Jan Žižka of Trotznov?
You know him?
Of course I do. Žižka is in the service of Prokop of Luxembourg, King Wenceslas's cousin.
Aye, we found that out as well. What was strange was that his band was infiltrated by Istvan Toth, if you remember.
That rat from Tarnberg. What was he doing there?
It turned out he was spying for von Berkhoff. But he didn't do a great job, fortunately. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here.
I am starting to get confused. That makes two of us.
You're not holding back, I see. Your health, then. After Žižka took us prisoner, it finally became clear we were on the same side. And Istvan had to flee.
So the fucker's still alive?
Not any longer.
You? Well done. Let's drink to that. To our enemy's death.
Just when we thought we were out of the woods and Istvan was gone, he appeared outside the walls of Nabokov again, with von Berkhoff and Markvart von Aulitz. Von Aulitz was on his way to Kuttenberg with reinforcements for Sigismund. And with the finger of God.
With the what?
A bombard.
Good Lord!
Have you ever seen one? I hadn't, until they used it against us.
I've heard about the bombard. An infernal weapon. Then what?
We didn't have a chance. They blew the tower to pieces and took us all prisoner. They took us to Trotsky and tortured us. But with the help of a woman who works with Žižka, we managed to escape.
Žižka. That man always has a trick or two in reserve.
Thank God. While we were making our escape, I crossed paths with Toth, and finally took my revenge for everything he did.
Dull moment with you, I see. To happy endings, then. And where is Lord Capon? Or should I call him the Prince of Poachers?
Well, the most fitting thing to call him would be hostage, because that's what he is now.
A hostage?
That's right. Von Berghoff took him with him. And that's why I'm here, in fact.
Your original plan went badly awry, I must say.
You can say that again.
For my part, I'm forced into hiding, as you've probably noticed. They're after me as if I owed taxes. Oh, if only I knew what Jobst would say.
I know exactly what he'd say as it happens.
You do?
I spoke to Jobst just after we arrived at Suchdal. He expressly forbade me to look for you, or try to rescue Capon.
That damned... Did he say why?
Aye. He said you can look after yourself. And as a nobleman, Capon has nothing to fear in captivity.
Ah, Jobst.
If we cause trouble for Sigismund, it could threaten his plans, he said. That's cowardice if you ask me.
It's true I can take care of myself, but the old schemer could at least have warned me, whatever his plans might be.
Žižka sees Jobst as a pain in the arse, too. I mean, he's not fond of him. And he doesn't approve of his plan.
Then I expect he and I will see eye to eye. Although I prefer a different strategy to braining all and sundry with a mace. Even so, what brings you to me? You didn't take this risk just to tell me what Jobst is like, or that I should carry on with what I'm doing.
No. My first concern is to rescue Lord Capon, whatever schemes Jobst is dreaming up.
And then...
That's all.
Nevertheless, let's turn the page. Capon. How do you plan to free him?
That's exactly why I came to see you.
Oh, how's that?
Because you know how to do it. Don't you?
You have a lot of confidence in me.
Well, I don't have many options. Well then, am I right?
Sigismund confiscated the property of some burghers and noblemen in the city when they opposed him, and he divided the property up between his loyal followers. He seized Malyshoff Fortress from the Rutards, for instance. And didn't you say, Sam, that he gifted it to von Berkhoff?
Yes, that is so.
That was before von Berkhoff was in these parts. But if he's here now, where else would he be but in Malyshoff? And if von Berkhoff is there...
That's where his captive will be.
Correct. Capon is at Malyshoff Fortress.
Well, it'll be tougher than I thought, but that can't be helped. I'm gonna have to get him out of there somehow.
I admire your keenness, but...
But that is the most insane idea I've heard so far today.
You can't just launch an assault on Malyshoff. It's a strong fortress. We'll need a cunning plan.
Or long ladders and lots of men. That could be arranged, maybe.
Careful! Jobst ordered us not to stir up trouble. And this would be serious trouble. But if Capon simply vanished...
Vanished how, exactly?
I don't know yet. But like I said, Malyshoff belongs. If you pay a visit to Sir Kunslin Rutard and convince him you have common interests...
Like what?
Who knows? Perhaps, and he might not...
Well...
Sigismund see...
All right.
Once you have some new...
All right.
Good luck. And be...
Tell me.
Henry!
Well, how's it going?
I'd rather be sleeping, but duty calls.
Why are the Jews helping you?
Because I asked them to. Most Christians avoid Jews. And probably wouldn't even think of looking for something or someone here. Besides, the local Jewish community have no love for Sigismund or von Berkov. So I don't have to worry about someone ratting me out.
They know von Berkov?
Sadly, they do. Von Berkov instigated a pogrom in Prague. Those who...
I have not changed my answer. I will not sell you the rights to my mines. Not today, not tomorrow, nor in 100 years. You will not get your hands on my silver.
You forget, I have influential friends. If you won't sell the mines, you'll lose them. Just like Malashov. Along with your life, if you defy me.
Mind your step. Two can play that game. Did you really think that I didn't know you were stealing the royal silver, eh? When your self-proclaimed king finds that out, your head will be on the chopping block.
Seize that traitor!
Not another step.
You'll get yours too, turtle dove. What are you waiting for? Can't you see? They're threatening the Royal Mint Master!
He's one of them! Get through it!
By God's will! Dodge! Wait!
Try that with me!
I surrender!
Fuck you! You'll surrender!
God me!
You shouldn't have fucked with us, you bastard! That'll your arse! Hey, Spirit! That one's head! Bad luck! Didn't see that coming, eh? Come on! it! I'll kill you for that! Come on, then! Send my greetings to the devil! You want to try me? You won't get me! I'll beat you to a bloody pulp!
Damn. They gave me a going over. Good thing you showed up, lad.
You alright, sir? Looks like you took some hits.
It's just a scratch.
Papa, my God, you're hurt.
I'm all right. What the hell was that, Rosa?
I saved your life. Didn't you notice?
We would have been in the right if you hadn't taken the shot. Now we have the blood of the king's men on our hands. Do you have any idea what this means?
Was I supposed to let one of Sigismund's lackeys insult us in our own home?
And you thought this was a better solution?
You know what? Let's just leave it be. I don't want to argue in front of the young man here. Apologies for the mess, stranger. There aren't usually so many corpses strewn about our courtyard.
Should I get rid of them?
Absolutely not. We'll call the guards and tell them what happened. That Ulrich Vavak and his men attacked us for no reason.
You think that will make them let us off the hook?
Not for free. But knowing young Plimmel, the commander of the guard, I'm sure he won't refuse my coin. But back to you, lad. Who are you? And why have you graced us with your visit?
I'm Henry of Skalitz, squire to Lord Capon of Perkstein.
Pleased to meet you. Conslin Routard. And this feisty creature here is my daughter Rosa.
Like father, like daughter.
Why did your master send you to me, Henry?
He didn't, sir. Unfortunately, he's in enemy captivity.
We're sorry to hear that.
But I plan to rescue him. And I believe you can help me with that.
We can? How?
Lord Capon is held at Malashov.
Our Malashov? I don't envy him. I was planning on fixing the roof before they took it from us. It's full of leaks. I doubt its new master will lift a finger to do anything about it. But tell me, why would I meddle in matters that don't concern me?
Well, we all stand on the same side. Against Sigismund.
That is undoubtedly true. I don't like that ginger bastard either. Especially since his people started sticking their fingers in my coffers. But to get involved in something as dangerous as freeing a captured nobleman in a territory conquered by Sigismund?
We have to do something to help. I know it's dangerous.
Dangerous? It's madness. What if somebody finds out?
Does it really matter?
It certainly does, lad. I'd only end up with my head on the chopping block. And I don't even want to think about what they'd do to Rosa.
That's true. As long as Vavak's breathing down our necks, we have to be careful.
Who is he, anyway?
Ulrich Vavak von Neuhaus. The new mint master appointed by Sigismund himself. He's had it in for us ever since he took over the office. He's been pressuring me to hand over my mining rights. And now we've killed his men. Like Rosa said, lad.
Then let's get rid of Vavak. He must have some weakness, right?
There may be one. It's obvious Vavak is getting richer than his office warrants. There are rumors going around that he's stealing the king's silver. He even uses it to mint counterfeit groschen, using a fake die. If Sigismund were to find out, he'd have him executed at once, regardless of his noble blood.
Ah, I see. You want to blackmail Vavak?
It certainly wouldn't hurt to have something on him that would put him in his place for good. Some kind of evidence.
But how do we find it?
Some of the silver goes missing somewhere along the way to the mint. And we have to find out where.
Find out? But how? They don't let just anyone into the mines and smelting works.
You're right. Only authorized people are allowed in. Fortunately, we have an ally, my friend Peter of Pisek. They ousted him from the Mintmaster's office, but his brother Christian remained in the Italian court. He wanted to become the Mintmaster himself.
And that's saying something.
Christian and I were just talking about his suspicions. He'd welcome any dirt you can dig up on Vavak. If you go to him and ask for help on my behalf, I'm sure he'll accommodate you. I'll help you free Lord Capon in exchange for evidence of Vavak's fraud.
All right. It's a deal. Bob.
Excellent. Tell him the password, but be careful, both of you. This is our last
Grüß Gott.
Look here, Menhard.
You should have said etwas, Heinrich, when they came to drive us out.
Well, I didn't know what to say. And I didn't want to make things worse.
Ich verstehe. But it ended sehr schlecht. Bad. Auf jeden Fall. It is not over yet with those Kuttenberger Fechter. We must somehow compete with them. It is not possible that a Meister such...
Richtig.
Listen.
Ja.
Just the bare bones.
Klar, aber the Kuttenbergers invited Meister Nikolaus aus Prag. And that is what... Aber... Ja.
Männer, aber jetzt...
Verstehen? We...
Look here. If you want me to go breaking in and stealing, you better tell me what for.
I understand your It is not exactly stealing. We'll just borrow something from the Kuttenberger Fechter. We will return everything as we should after it is done. We cannot do it ourselves, because our Gesichter are too well known around here. So we have to ask you. You will not get in any trouble from this, I promise. Because we will show we are in the right. Believe me, we will reward you well. I will teach you much in the Kunst des Schwerts.
I won't steal anything. You can count me out.
Du bist...
All right, Menhard.
Also, es ist einfach. You must into der Fechthalle einbrechen und ihr Gildenschwert stehlen and then hang it am Rathaus.
Menhard?
Es ist so. You must break into their sword-fighting hall and steal their Gildenschwert. Guild sword. They must not see you. You can recognize the sword sicher. It is surely a Meisterwerk. Then you must hang it on the Rathaus, for alle Bürger to see. But no one must see you. Vielleicht it is best to go at night? Verstehst du?
I'm starting to understand your plan. The Kuttenberg swordsmen displayed, except they were so.
Exactly, Heinrich.
Where do I find that sword fighting hall?
Natürlich hier in Kuttenberg, near the new gate. There, du wirst sie leiten.
All right, I'll steal their.
Wunder.
Yeah.
Gut.
God be with you.
A fountain? Where does the water come from? Here, in the middle of the city.
I was afraid they'd overcharge. God bless.
I mean, who the hell do you think he is?
apologize.
Did you lose something here in the day? Ah, Henry. And all in one piece. So, what do you want from me?
About that business with Menhard. What's this Kuttenberg sword fighting brotherhood?
They're just some Kuttenberg burghers who want to train in sword fighting. And why should the martial arts be the privilege only of the nobility, right? They founded it themselves, with the consent of the city council. They invited here Master Nicholas from Prague to take charge. Nevertheless, apart from actual swordsmanship, it's the butcher Mayham who has the final word in everything. I'm sure you've noticed him, eh? Oh, anyway, the whole thing was his idea.
Master Butcher Mayham walks around like he owns half of Kuttenberg.
True enough. It's hard not to notice, eh? He's doing everything he can now to heal the scars to his dignity.
Scars? What caused those?
Ah, just a little friction between our butchers.
I'm sure it's nothing you have to keep quiet about, eh? I've got a feeling there's a good story in it.
True, it's a sort of public secret anyway. You see, when Sigismund was appointing a new council, Mayham was expecting to get a seat on it. Only he was beaten out of it by Cromdell the armorsmith.
Ah.
That's what I think. And his efforts with the sword fighting hall have been quite successful.
And who's this Master Nicholas from Prague?
Actually, I don't know much about him. But he's an excellent swordsman, and Mayham vouched for him in everything else. But that's his business.
Oh? How's that? Did he commit some crime?
No, he's no criminal.
So what's his story then?
I'm not some fishwife. I don't go poking my nose into people's affairs.
Well, if you don't tell me, God knows what I'll start imagining. I wouldn't want that.
Oh, all right. So you don't get the wrong idea about him. Nicholas had some debts in Prague, and Mayham needed a master swordsman. So he bought them out to secure Nicholas's obligation to come here and be the master swordsman. So, that's how Nicholas ended...
Ah, I understand.
Good to see you, Henry. Did you lose something here in the daytime? Or what are you looking for here?
Smells so bad. It'd put a pig to shame.
Aye, that'd do it.
Ya read, kidder.
You wouldn't happen to have any work for it?
I'll tell you, we could use a canny bloke like you. Set yourself down here. And if you take the job, you get a heap of chink.
We'd better. The fair is coming up and we're fucked without Toby.
What do you want me to do?
A cout lad. A strong bloke. I can see you're not for here. We have a bit of fash we need a hand with.
I see. I mean, I actually don't. I'm not a miner.
And that's just why I need a bloke like you. Look, I'm Vlach, gaffer of the St. Anthony Pit. They call us the Striped Tonys.
Yackers?
Oh, how does it taste?
Striped Tonys?
Aye? There's a heap of shafts here in the mine. Only now, our festival is coming up, and there's always some backcast around it.
Backcast, you say? Tell me more.
Aye, shoot fest, and every shaft has its own champion. But this and the saints.
And who are these thieving saints?
Yaggers from the All Saints shaft. They've had only that's so now.
So, what's all this to do with me?
We need a fella that the saints don't ken. Someone who can get in their alehouse and nig our stang back. There'll be a heap of...
What does your standard actually look like?
It's a red and white stang, like a pole, with a carving of St. Anthony on it, and all gilded at the top.
Where can I find that alehouse?
No bother. It's in the Italian Quarter, near the Upper Church. You can't miss it, kidder.
All right. The church can't be hard to spot.
The saints meet... There's only one...
Where can I find...
On the slope, right below the paths of the Heradic Fortress Gate.
All right. I'll take care of your fash for you.
I'm glad you'll definitely...
Thanks.
Well, my friend.
Praise God.
How can I help you, sir?
I'll have a look at your wares.
Have you seen that farmer's daughter?
Greetings to you.
But it's all good now, eh?
I beat this fella at dice recently.
I reckon you're proper hammered, ain't you? That's enough ale for you.
I tried that. I burned whatever was worthless, fixed up the rest, and now I offer it to people wherever I go.
See? You do have some disguised after all.
Christ, what's the hold up?
Plunder up and sold it
Coming
as
right
firewood.
up.
It's just that I can't take it anymore. These people are as dumb as rocks. All those endless questions. I tell him.
Not I wonder.
Greetings to you.
Hey! You almost hit it!
What a mess. Who brought it all in here? Finally! Here it is! Just have to be careful with the lock. Sacra. It's suspiciously quiet there. Well, we'll see.
Anyway, them stripies always fix it so that they would. Well, are you going? Oh.
Huh? If you're the leader of the Saints, I've come to see you.
Herrgott! How'd you get in here, horse son? Go back to where you came from.
Now, let me explain. I'm here in a matter of faith.
What are you blethering about? Are you some kind of priest?
I'm looking for Saint Anthony.
And something tells me that I'm in the right place. I can offer you a good deal.
Ah, I see. So the Stripes sent a new yakka for this thing, did they? Well, there will be none of that. Get lost and tell Flach to go fuck himself.
What if I bet against you at dice? You're St. Anthony against my groschen. The winner takes all.
Good, prächtig. But if you lose, boy, you won't be walking out of here. Right then, let's do it. Oh, Fortuna. Möge der beste Mann gewinnen. If I was you, I'd take it. Let it be now. I want to play too, you know. Das war's. That was a weak throw. Mein Gott, you were bloody lucky.
Thanks. Maybe you'll be lucky next time. And now, for the payment.
And what is it you want then?
I want to know where the St. Anthony is. The striped Tony standard.
Well, I can't help you there.
What's the problem now?
I don't have that stang anymore. I sold it to Hensel.
And who the hell is that now?
A merchant, but you won't find him in the city. He left with his cart for Prague a few hours ago. He'll be somewhere near Bielani by now.
And you couldn't have told me that before? All right then. I'll find him. Goodbye.
What are you doing back here? Get moving! Well, are you going? Away with you! Dummkopf!
Have you got some problem with us, you fucker? Now cough up some coin, or I'll turn you in!
Give it a rest, or you'll be pulling your teeth out of your soup.
Hang on! Leave me alone! We'll forget about it! I won't say a word to anyone, just go! On your way, you vagabond!
Is someone fight?
On your way, you vagabond!
Thank the Lord. Nothing's missing.
On your way, you vagabond! On your way, you vagabond!
With that weapon?
Dear in heaven!
Nearly hit me, damn it! Guards! I need help!
than that damn stag. What's that there? Could this have fallen out of the cart? That blood is absolutely fresh. I'll look further along this path. Interesting. A heavily loaded cart recently passed this way, but why did it leave the road? An abandoned cart. Those robbers couldn't have got far. This'll probably be poor old Hensel. They didn't even bury him, the swine. And the main thing is, they took that damn standard.
Eh? Turn around right now. Get the hell out of here. Everyone get over here.
Come to
We've
give you
got an
all a
intruder.
thrashing.
That's enough. You're getting a thrashing. You should have thought about that earlier.
I give up. Burn in hell.
Show your
You've no chance against me.
that mill be hiding something? I'll take a closer look.
What? You're mine! Show what I mean, fucker! You won't get me!
You're no match for me!
I'm just getting warmed up, you shit! Bad luck!
Come on then!
That was something!
I surrender!
You and your surrender!
You're a dead man! You know that?
Cut the bullshit and fight!
Take that!
I'm gonna get you, heart mercy! I surrender! Enough!
Go you, then, you piece of shit! Go fuck yourself! Eh? Fuck that!
I'm all yours!
I can still take
Calm down! I surrender!
Show your stuff!
forsake our place in our time of need, but deliver us always from all danger, glorious and blessed Our Lady.
You're a dead man! Alert! Alert!
To thy
But if they only found us... They'll leave it.
Nem kellett volna beleütnöd az orrodat.
Szép találás!
Veled egy szempillantás alatt kész leszek. Dicsőség az irgalmas Istennek.
Jézus, hogy összeszarod magad! Nesze, te fasz fel!
Mercy! I surrender! You're no match for me! You're no match for me!
Belezünk téged!
Egyenest a hús!
Imádkoztat bolond! És ennyi volt!
Egyenest a hús!
Túrót a pofádba, te rohadék!
What can you do?
That's quite
Hey!
enough!
Give him one blow! Hurry! There's been a murder!
Calm down! I surrender!
You fucking murderer! Your days of doing evil are at an end! You won't worm your way out of it!
How dare you! A man of my standing is always in the right.
What are you trying to pull on me?
Wait, I want to atone. And I'll pay the...
Paying a family for someone's life doesn't come cheap. Do you have the money?
I do.
Very well. Custom allows it. I'll make sure the money goes to the family. Now show me what you've got. Let's see if you have anything stolen on you.
All right. Have a look then.
All right then. I don't see anything else suspicious. In that case, an indulgence will suffice. Now be on your way.
What did I do to you?
Why don't you go somewhere else? Good.
How's life treating you?
What's it going to be?
I'll be keeping an eye on you. Look out!
Look out!
I'm in need of your service.
You clean up well, good man.
Good day.
How I went.
I'll drink to that.
Well,
Don't you think I don't know who you are?
aye. After all that rain, they must have been growing like, like mushroom.
Leave me alone, you
Scum, I ain't gonna talk.
I'm sorry. I'll gladly pay for the damages.
All right. But I'll be keeping my eye on.
I only took a few to be safe.
I've come about your St. Anthony.
Aye? How'd it go? Have you got our stang?
I tried them all when I got back home.
Aye. I got it back.
But I did have a...
Here's your Anthony in all his glory.
By Christ, it really is our Tony. A little scratched here and there, but in one piece. You helped us out a lot, Henry. The Pitman Shoot Fest will be in a few days, and we'd have had a right basin without it.
It was none too easy, I can tell you.
You saved the good name of our St. Anthony pit. Here's the foy we promised. You handled it well.
Glad to be of help.
Thanks. Come by sometime. You're always welcome at our table.
I'll have a beer.
Well, look who showed up. Henry, come here and have a seat. I must tell you something.
Greetings, Franzi. How's it going in the mine?
Oh, we was hewing when a punch and hit me napper. It's like black pudding now.
Of course. I don't quite understand, but I believe you.
Well, to hell with you. I'm glad to see you. It's good you came because Vlachia is a canny job for you.
I'm glad to finally get a word in. It's great you didn't leave us in the lurch and came back, Henry.
Oh, why wouldn't I? I'd love to have a beer with you. After all, in Skalitz, I grew up among miners.
How are you, lad? Join us in the pit.
Aye, there's half it.
True.
Fair enough, but let's get to the...
Aye.
The most.
Uh-huh.
You proved yourself to be one of us, Henry. And that's why I'm inviting you to our traditional shoot fest. And that's not all. As the gaffer of the St. Anthony mine, by the authority entrusted to me, I offer you the honour of ganning with us to consecrate the Pitman's stang. Tell me, do you accept the offer?
Praise the Lord.
Good day.
Well...
Grand. Tomorrow morning, that's tomorrow...
Do you want me to arrest you again, or what? You can't hang around here. Do you want me to...
wrestling just for fun.
That's nice now.
Good day.
Easy, good horse.
Aren't we going for this road?
Greetings to you.
Grüß dich. Wie kann ich dir helfen, mein Freund?
Master Menhard, the sword is at the town hall.
Wunderbar, Heinrich. Let's go right now. It will not take long before the Kuttenbergers hear of this.
Sure, I'll go with you.
Natürlich. Just do not forget to pretend you are surprised.
Fucking thieves. No, no. We can't take it back now. We'd look like fools.
Na, was haben wir denn hier? I see the Kuttenberg Bruderschaft has made a challenge to combat. So, I see you have endlich worked up the courage to face us in public.
There's no need for mocking, Bernhard. We've made our challenge, as you can see.
Wunderbar. Das freut uns.
Genau. We accept your challenge.
Well, since we've arrived at this point, listen up. It's time to put an end to this bickering. Besides, it will only benefit our town if the best of the sword-fighting masters takes charge here. So, whoever emerges as the victor of your tournament shall win the right to lead the sword-fighting brothership here. That will bring a just close to this whole affair.
Bei allen Heiligen, you have decided wisely, Fridush. It will be seen that it is we who were right from the start.
No way! You can't do this, Fridush. We set up the sword-fighting brotherhood. Stay out of it.
Menhard has a charter from the king. He's entitled to defend his right in combat.
Shut up! This is a matter for the burghers.
Calm yourself, friend. It's not such a big deal, is it? We'll compete honestly against these Germans.
All right, Nicholas. Let's show them because we 8 of 3 members of our brotherhood will fight with 3 of yours.
Du Schwindler! I agree with Emmeram's...
Kein Problem, Arne. We also have one promising student, nicht wahr?
Richtig. I'll fight on Menhard's side.
Gut, Heinrich. Gut.
Agreed, then. The duels will begin when you're all ready, with long swords and in gambesons. And don't delay getting started.
Don't you worry. We'll...
You have no chance gegen uns.
I look...
Ja, komm, Heinrich. So, Heinrich, you have heard it yourself. Some good news, finally. We shall engage the Kuttenberger and confirm our privilege from King Wenzel to operate here our sword-fighting Bruderschaft. And it is all due to you. Danke, Heinrich.
You can count on me, Menhard. It will be an honor to fight by your side and
Genau, Heinrich. But first, we must make you one of us and...
All right. Is that a problem?
Nein, nein. You must only take an oath and undergo a test. We cannot just take everyone. That is our Regel. You must show that you have some skill with a Schwert. Naja, but you... So...
Menhard, I'd like to join your brotherhood.
Let us... Each new member must pay for acceptance. But in your case, since you have helped us, I will relieve you of that obligation.
Danke, Menhard.
And now, the oath. Arne will be the witness.
I will be honored.
Kneel, Heinrich. Hör gut zu. Do you solemnly swear that you shall act honorably and justly, and that you shall not bring shame upon your name or mine, or bring disgrace to the sword-fighting Bruderschaft, that you shall defend and adorn the reputation of the Bruderschaft, and that you shall diligently train in the art of the Langschwert, and not that you place your hand on this sword and swear?
By our good King Wenceslas, I do so swear.
Stand as one of us. Heinrich, I hereby name you my student in the art of sword fighting.
All honor to you, Heinrich. It is good that you have come among us.
And now listen to your first lesson and always remember this principle. It is not important to strike, but to strike and wound.
I'll remember that, Menhard.
Gut, Heinrich. I shall make a great fechter out of you one day. Let me know when you are ready. We will get to work and cross swords with the Kuttenbergers.
Menhard, I'm ready to engage the Kuttenbergers by your side.
Wunderbar. Let us go and tell Friedrich. It is high time we put an end to this disgraceful Schlamassel.
Today, 2 sword-fighting brotherhoods will match their skills. The Kuttenberg Brotherhood, led by Master Nicholas.
Glory to Kuttenberg! Kick those Germans' asses, Emmeram!
And the Frankfurt Brotherhood, led by Master Menhard.
It is an honor to be able to show off our skill in front of the whole Kuttenberg.
The reason for these duels is the local...
The king ain't here, Emmeram!
And sin... So,
a wise decision.
The duels will be fought. The brother, as is, if there is anything wrong with the, and in case someone gets serious, or Father Tobias.
But I do not think it will come to that.
Now that everything has been made clear, swear before God. You will fight fairly.
Das geloben wir.
By God
all the rest.
wasn't looking.
He's fucking good.
End of duel!
Fighting? That's dancing!
People of Gutenberg, behold! Master Menhart proved his mastery! He defeated Linhart for the second time, giving the Frankfurt Brotherhood its first victory! Lady Fortune has a difficult task in store for Linhart, because the lot drawn determined that the next fight will also be his. This time it's Henry who will face him on the side of the Frankfurt Brotherhood. No time to lose! Get to it!
Take that! Stick it to him! I'm all yours! What do you want? Jesus! I'm hit! One good thing
The blade was singing!
Did I
Lady Luck is certainly not on Linhart's side. Henry wins the first duel. Swordsmen, get ready for a new duel. Let's see if the winner can keep it up. For the glory of Gutenberg, let the duel begin.
You've no chance against me!
Show what you're made of! Take that!
End of duel! Henry showed Linhart who's the better sword fighter again! That makes the second victory for the Frankfurt Brotherhood! Let's now proceed to the third duel. The Kuttenbergers will be represented by Mayham the Butcher. Give him your support, and we'll see if he can do better than Linhardt. Because his opponent will once more be Master Menhardt.
Sorry.
I can't just leave this lying around. Christ! Pardon me.
Contenders, get to it!
He's handy with that thing.
End of duel!
Shut that bastard's prick!
You saw it with your own eyes, good citizens of Kuttenberg. Menhardt's skill is second to none. He wins again. Can Mayham still manage to defeat him? We'll soon find out. Contenders, forward!
Like that, huh?
He's handy with that thing.
End of duel! It's finished! Not even the illustrious Mayham could withstand the German master's sword. The Frankfurt Brotherhood thus has 3 wins already. None for Kuttenberg so far. We haven't seen yet will now show us their skills. Arne the German will face Master Nicholas. Soon we'll find out if Nicholas can secure the first victory for the Kuttenbergers. Ready?